Lesson 94. Appear. Disappear. Appearance. Get to know. What's my hand doing?
Your hand is appearing and disappearing from under the table.
Does it appear to you that people in the world are becoming happier or less happy?
It appears to me that people in the world are becoming less happy.
Why?
Because everybody wants more than they have.
Do you judge people by appearances, or do you wait until you get to know them well?
I don't judge people by appearances. I wait until I get to know them well.
Which way of judging is fairer?
Judging people after getting to know them well is fairer.
Double. If we double the number 25, what do we get?
If we double the number 25, we get 50.
How wide is a double bed?
A double bed is about double the width of a single bed.
Trouble. Take the trouble. Look up. Dictionary. Modern. Do you have trouble remembering all the rules of grammar in English?
Yes, I have trouble remembering all the rules of grammar in English.
When children get into trouble, do they sometimes tell lies in order to get themselves out of trouble?
Yes, when children get into trouble, they sometimes tell lies in order to get themselves out of trouble.
When you are reading a book in your own language and you see a word you don't know the meaning of, do you take the trouble to look it up in a dictionary, or do you just keep on reading?
When I'm reading a book in my own language and I see a word I don't know the meaning of, I take the trouble to look it up in a dictionary.
Do dreams sometimes trouble you at night?
Yes, dreams sometimes trouble me at night.
What do you think is the trouble with modern life?
I think the trouble with modern life is that everything is expensive and people don't have enough time.
Change of spelling with comparison of adjectives. Final. Spelling. When do we double the final consonant of an adjective in forming its comparative and its superlative?
We double the final consonant of an adjective in forming its comparative and its superlative when it ends in a single consonant preceded by a single vowel.
Give me an example, please.
Thin, thinner than, the thinnest.
What happens when an adjective ends in a consonant plus y?
When an adjective ends in a consonant plus y, the y is changed to I.
Give me an example, please.
Lucky, luckier than, the luckiest.
Though. Give me an example of the word though, please.
I didn't like the food he cooked. I ate it, though. Though she was feeling ill, she went on the business trip.
Delay. When you have something unpleasant to do you delay doing it, or do you do it at once without delay?
When I have something unpleasant to do, I delay doing it.
Which is better, though, to delay doing things, or to do things at once without delay?
It's usually better to do things at once without delay.
When pupils are late for lessons, what kind of things have usually delayed them?
When pupils are late for lessons, the kind of things that have usually delayed them are oversleeping, transport, etc.
Across. Come across. Forest. What must you do before you walk across the road?
I must look both ways before I walk across the road.
What can you see across the street, or road, field, etc., from this window?
I can see another building across the street from this window.
If you can't get across a river by bridge, how can you get across?
If you can't get across a river by bridge, you can get across by boat or by swimming across.
If you were walking in a forest and suddenly came across a tiger, what did you do?
If I were walking in a forest and suddenly came across a tiger, I'd stand completely still.
Work. Tell. If a lift isn't working, what do we have to do?
If a lift isn't working, we have to take the stairs.
Do you think it's possible to tell a person's character just by looking at their face?
No, I don't think it's possible to tell a person's character just by looking at their face.
Can we often tell where somebody comes from by their accent?
Yes, we can often tell where somebody comes from by their accent.
Luggage. Check in. Check out. Reception. Receptionist. When you arrive at a hotel, Where do you check in?
When you arrive at a hotel, you check in at the reception desk.
And what does the receptionist hand you when you finish checking in?
The receptionist hands you the key to the room when you finish checking in.
On the day you leave a hotel, what time do you usually have to check out by?
On the day you leave a hotel, you usually have to check out by noon.
At the airport, do you usually check in all your luggage, or do you carry some of it onto the plane with you?
At the airport, I usually carry some of my luggage onto the plane with me.
Defend. If someone says things about you which are not true, do you think it's better to defend yourself, or just keep quiet?
If someone says things about me which are not true, I think it's better to defend myself.
Congratulations. On what occasions do we say congratulations to people?
We say congratulations to people when they pass an exam, get married, have a baby, etc.